Good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland, Michigan. We are in that gray zone between holidays, and I hope you know what day it is because I just said it is Saturday. So I'm hoping I'm correct and I'm not just broadcasting live with our weekly update on some unknown day. Anyway, Merry Christmas. We said that last week. Hopefully, you guys had a great one. You got to see some family, got to eat some good food, got lots of cool presents, but also got to celebrate the season as it is supposed to be celebrated proper. But now we are headlong into what's looking like a great new year on this, the second to last day of 2023. We can kick this year to the curb and look forward to everything that 24 has to offer us in just a couple days. It was a busy one here at the store leading up to the holiday, and it's been a busy one in between as well. I'll get to that here in a little bit as we soldier on through. Weather-wise, chilly today, cloudy out, a little frost. The doors are a little moist and shut on the truck this morning. So take care. Just give yourself an extra couple of minutes to defrost before you hit the road and drive on over to say hello to us here. So let's say a couple of quick good mornings and see if we can get this right. Looks like our signal is also low. I'm not sure of that. So hopefully the signal's coming through and you guys can hear me because I'm experimenting with something else today as well. So hang tough with that. We'll see. Good morning to Rick on the brisk Grand Rapids side. Happy New Year to you as well, Betty and Toledo. Saying good morning. Thank you for being here. Pat as well saying Happy New Year's Eve. That is the day before. As we mentioned, very good to have your Chuck as well. Clean house of holiday mess. Listen to records, man. That is the best thing to do on a day like today. And if you need more, stop on by. I'm feeling better, by the way, Chuck. But we'll get there as well. Hey, Karen. Happy New Year to you and yours as well. Good to hear from you, Derek. Saying good morning and Happy New Year. Thank you for being here as well. And check this out. Our friends over at Claire Candle saying Happy New Year and Happy New Year to you guys as well. Thank you for being here. If you get a chance, swing by the downtown area and check out Claire. They got some great stuff. Are you guys open today? Saturday? You should be. I think you're probably closed tomorrow. I saw the post on there. Check out Claire. They got some great stuff over there, and they're good friends of the store as well. And Jeff saying good morning to you and good morning to her as well. Okay, so I mentioned that it was a busy week in between the holidays here at the store. It was just a great one. Hey, checking in, and Kim saying Happy New Year to everyone and good morning as well. But as I mentioned, leading up to the holiday, we were open all the way up until Christmas Eve, but we're closed on that day, on that Sunday, because that's just the way the holiday fell. And we ran out of turntables, and I thought I had plenty, but we did run out of turntables the day before, the Audio Technica LP60s as well as the other ones that we had, and I still haven't gotten them replaced. So, if you were thinking about a turntable for Christmas and you got one, kudos. If you're looking to get one now, it may be a week or two. I've actually got a couple of people already on a wait list for LP60s, and they're yet to be in stock from our distributor. So hopefully I'll be getting them back in stock soon as well. And if you need an upgrade, let me know because we can get a hold of some other higher end Audio Technica stuff as well. With the vinyl side, we are out of a lot of common stuff, both new vinyl reissues as well as a lot of common stuff you normally find here at the store on the vintage side. And I got to be honest, it's going to take us a few weeks to get everything back up to stock. We still have a lot of new people coming in. And if you're new, by the way, thank you and welcome to the channel and the store. But you're coming in looking for just a lot of common stuff, which a lot of new people are. It's going to be a bit. I'm doing what I can to get the reissues in, and we'll have a good restock of some of them next week after the start of the year. But it's going to take a little bit longer because even on our supplier side, some of the really popular titles are on back order. One, for example, is Nirvana's Nevermind. I've got 3 people waiting in line to get one of those. I'm getting 3 copies, I think, next week. But it's going to be a couple of more weeks after that before we have that back in the store. That's just the reality, I think, of the supply chain and the way things are going nowadays. But on the vintage side, we're doing good there, but we've got to do a lot of restocks. The shelves are a bit of a mess because we've had a lot of new people coming in and they pick stuff up. Not quite sure on the attic. They just kind of stuff. After this weekend, start changing those, start restocking the vinyl, the vintage shelves, and we'll get back up to normal here in the next couple weeks as we get into 2024. Dan saying good morning. Thank you for being here and happy new year to you too, sir, as well. Okay, today and tomorrow, the last 2 days of 2023 here at the store. You may have seen some social media posts on this as well. We are having a new vinyl clearance sale. Just some of the new vinyl titles that have been sitting around for a while. Not the common ones that are gone, but the ones that are just kind of hanging out here. I have marked them down, some of them considerably, and they are in two blue crates off to the side here. So if you want to come in, as these crates deplete, I will refill them with more new vinyl marked down. But stuff like this U2 from Record Store Day last year, well, it's down to $9. So Maximilian 3/4, Prince for under 20 bucks. Oh, geez, there's all sorts of stuff. And Machine's been hanging here for a while. Got a Rush pick disc down to 25 bucks. That one was new last year. But, there's a lot of stuff in here, and it's marked way the heck down. So swing on in, check it out. I will add more to that today and tomorrow as that stock depletes. So we will get you back up and running. Stay tuned. Also, I've got another thing to talk about with regards to the vinyl that we're selling. So Paul saying Happy New Year. Thank you for being here, and Happy New Year back to you, sir. Okay. Light on the new releases and restocks and reissues this week, but we did get a couple of things. Oh, by the way, the new release show will return. It may not be this afternoon, depending on how busy we are here at the store. I may get to it today, but it'll definitely be up by tomorrow evening in lieu of the podcast, which is another week off that we do with Steve. We're taking one more week off in the podcast, but we'll be back in January with that one. But the new release show for the January releases, which include some Rhino stuff, will return either late this afternoon or sometime tomorrow. So make sure you're watching the YouTube channel for that. But this week, a brand new, I guess I still do have a couple of costs in there. A brand new Molly Hatchet. This one on orange vinyl. It says that there's only 400 made. We've got one. And brand new is going to be kind of in air quotes because this is Molly Hatchet recording cover tunes of things like Sharp Dressed Man, The Boys Are Back in Town, Wild Horses. Then they do have Mississippi Queen from Mountain on here, Freebird with Charlie Daniels, and a newly recorded version of Flirtin' with Disaster. So this is called Jukebox Saloon. Was pressed on vinyl once before, but this is a new pressing on orange vinyl. Very limited on that. One copy of that. And a couple copies of Glenn Danzig's Killed Maryland. This is a 12-inch EP. I think it's a 4-song EP. Got a couple copies of that. Another reissue of Motorhead with Lemmy in their Live or Live win, depending upon how you want to pronounce that. Cool stuff on here. One copy of that in the store. Then recently issued, we have got a copy of Stevie Ray Vaughan and Friends Solos, Sessions, and Encores. This is a music on vinyl release. Very nice sounding one. This one is pressed on, I'm trying to remember here, translucent blue vinyl, numbered limited edition of 2,500. The one that we have left is number 1,200 out of that. You've got folks on here like Jeff Beck, Lonnie Mack, AC Reed, Paul Butterfield, Albert Collins, Bonnie Raitt, Dick Dale, and David Bowie. There's a Stevie Ray Vaughan played guitar in a version of Let's Dance with David Bowie. That is on this double LP for Music on Vinyl SRV. One copy in the store. I might be able to get a hold of more copies next week if needed. We will see here as well. Jelly Roll also back in stock. We also have some copies that were ordered and not picked up, so they're going out on the shelf of what the heck is this? A Boogie with the Hoodie and the Metro Boomin' Not All Heroes Wear Capes. Those two are on the shelves. They were in the video yesterday. We have got one that wasn't in the video. This is a video game soundtrack from Moss. Book 2, music by Jason Graves. I'm unfamiliar with this video game, but some folks might be. It's kind of a cool one. Speaking of video game soundtracks, not a brand new one, but a like new one. This is from the Ballads of Hyrule by Rosen. I believe this is connected to the what the heck is that? The video game. Man, I don't even remember. My kids used to play that as well. Forget which one that was, but that's a collectible one. We got that on the shelf. Then reissues of Cakes, Fashion, Comfort Eagle, rather. and a intrigue by Stephen Wilson. This is a various artist compilation of British new wave and progressive music from 1979 to 89, 2 LP version. Very cool stuff on here. Check that out as well. Zelda, Jeff Beck said, Legend of Zelda. Thank you very much, sir, for checking that as well. Okay, got a couple minutes to talk about something new, and I see Jim is already commenting on here. Happy New Year to you. We have a new website, and Jim is kicking in saying it doesn't accept credentials. Message me later, Jim, or I'll send you a note as well. We'll try to get that figured out. But as we hinted at before, we have a new website that is and should be up and running here at the store as well. You can get to this by heading to radiowastelandrecords.com. It's a lot different than the old website, which we kind of sort of had our fingers in, but didn't manage. The old website was tied into our distributor, so you could order stuff that wasn't in the store. And it turned out to be a little bit confusing. But this new website is run by us. I'm managing this one myself, and we're going to more tightly control the inventory. What that means is, what's cool about this is the fact that the inventory will be a more representative look as to what we have in the store. And for you folks that watch us from way out of state, we will be offering our high-end collectibles and start showing some of those in the new website. I'll show you where to get to that here in a second. We can do or I probably will do a much bigger video because this is going to look different. I'm on a laptop right here, and you can kind of scan down through the laptop to see all of our stuff and some pictures. If you look at our customers one, you get some photo gallery that we've had in the past with some of the stuff we've had going on. There's links to the merchandise pages where you can order directly from there. We have got the podcast embedded into the website, as well as a couple of different videos from the YouTube channel, including the Saturday Live and contact as well. But now up top, this is what's going to be most important, I think, for a lot of you. Well, obviously, there's the contact and hours, and you can email us and go from there. But at the top menu, on both the tablet version and the laptop version, you can get to the online store. If you're looking at this website on a phone, you're not going to see it, I don't believe, but you will see a little burger menu. And in that burger menu, in the top of that, you will find the online store. And from there, you can begin perusing some of our titles. And I'll be adding more titles into this every single day. You can order to have pickup in the store, or you can order for shipping for $5 an order on most of these. Some of them free, some of them not. But you can get a good representation of what we've got going on here in the store. But as I mentioned, these will be updated constantly. And most importantly, we'll be again putting some of our high-end collectibles in there as well. But all you have to do is head to the online store. But head to radiowastelandrecords.com at first, and you can see this. But again, very excited with the new website. And looking forward to really managing this, I think, a little bit more individually and more personally than we have in the past with other stuff. Okay, I think just about up on time. And Jim, like I said, give me a call, or I will work on this at some point here today. We'll try to figure out what's going on as far as why the website's not accepting credentials. But we'll get into it. This is a work in progress, and it's been a while since I've done web work, but we're going to get back into it. And once we get into 24, we'll have this thing up and running absolutely as we go through. One more good morning here. GB saying good morning, and good morning to you, sir. Thank you for being here. Folks, our hours for the New Year holiday are as such. Today, Saturday, the 30th of December. We're here from now until 6 p.m. And then it's the normal hours for Saturday. Tomorrow, New Year's Eve, we will from 12 noon until 4 p.m. Close a bit early on New Year's Eve. But here's the catch on this. Heading into 2024, that will be our new normal for Sunday hours only. The rest of the time schedule is the same, but on Sundays, from tomorrow on, we will be closing at 4 o'clock here at the store. So I'm giving myself a little bit more of a weekend as we get into the new year. So new hours beginning tomorrow on Sundays only, 12 to 4. The rest of the hours will remain the same. Just check the website, check our Google listing for all the proper hours and such as we get into the new year. So with that, I am going to say Happy New Year to each and every one of you. A tremendous amount of thanks to each and every one of you who have supported us throughout 2023 and all the years previous. And into 2024, we're going to be celebrating our 7th birthday coming up in just a couple weeks. We don't at this time have anything big planned, but maybe we'll do something fun. We'll see what happens as we get through the holidays. So that in mind, I do want to say thank you again. I sincerely wish each and every one of you a very happy and prosperous New Year's Eve, and hopefully here's to a great 2024 for each and every one of you. And let's keep spinning some vinyl all the way throughout. Wasteland will be here for you. I think I need to get a drink. All right, folks, you have a great week. Enjoy New Year's Eve. Be safe, be happy, celebrate, and we will talk to you live next Sunday here from Radio Wasteland Records in 2024. Thanks again, folks, and have a great one. We'll talk to you next.